I'm really happy that our team, they deserve victory as hard as they've worked since, 10 days ago we last played, because they've earned it. I mean, they've worked really hard. I'm really happy for them. You saw the whole gamut of our team tonight. Played really well at times, played not so well at times. It's an imperfect game with imperfect people, and you hope the mistakes that you make are limited. But when you play a good team like we played tonight and took advantage of our mistakes at times, and I thought the first half we played terrific defense and did everything we wanted to do and held them to 22 points in the first half, and really played really good offense, just didn't shoot it well. And in the second half, we just got really casual. And this is no shot at anybody out there working, but the game just became a mush pit, and there was no flow to it. And I don't think they knew how to play. We didn't know how to play. They shot 20-something free throws, and there's just no flow to the game, and it ends up where it was.
Nana, you mentioned to me as you were walking up, first double-double, 18 points, 10 rebounds. Key stat for you, though, 8 for 9 from the line, so 8 of those 18 points came from the free throw.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your free throw presence, and then also being able to outlast with 6 offensive rebounds and 4 defensive rebounds in that paint.
Well, just free throws are just all about confidence. Just go up to the line, and I just know in my mind I'm going to make them. And then rebounds, coach really ever since I got here as a freshman has harped on me about rebounding. In the past week or so, just saying, see the ball, go get it. So I had to make an emphasis and really don't worry about boxing out, just getting the ball and getting the possession for our team.
And complete different side note, also congratulations on graduating, first big game after
Thank
holding
you.
a degree in your hand.
Thank you.
Turn it over to our broadcasters.
Coach, just want to say congrats on the win, first off.
Thanks, Chase.
Absolutely. Just kind of coming into tonight's game, I know we coming in against New Mexico State, former WACBO. Did any special prep go into tonight's game in practice or anything like that?
No, the opponent's us, but I mean, obviously familiar with their coach. I think it was the 5th game that we played against them in the last 3 years. We enjoy playing them. It's good competition. They have a great program. We have a lot of respect for, their coach, their players, how they play the game. It's going to make us better, but. No, it's just a non-conference game that's on our schedule, and really, to be honest with you, Chase, we're just glad to be at home. I mean, here we are right at Christmas, and it's just our 4th game at home. I don't know how many teams at our level had only played 3 home games by December 18th. Very few. We've been all over the country, all over Mexico, Cayman Islands, and wherever. I hadn't played at home. I've really put our team at a really bad disadvantage. And we're only, to be honest with you, we're 6-5 today, and we could easily be, 9-2 if we'd made a couple of baskets along the way or a couple of free throws, and overtime loss at Middle, 2-point loss to Tarleton, Louisiana Tech. We shoot, abysmally 21 or 22%. We missed 23 shots inside of 3 feet there, and those are. In Wyoming, we're up double figures in both halves, and it comes down to the last minute in that game. So, we are who our record says, as Dennis Green would say, right, Jay? But we are not. I don't feel like we're a 6-5 team. I think this team has a chance to reel off a bunch of wins if we just keep doing what we're doing every day.
And just wanted to touch on the defensive battle, especially there in the first half. It seemed like you guys were everywhere in the passing lanes, all the way down to the final play of the game. Did you just want to touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, I thought our guys gave great effort. I thought the first half, I thought our kids really put on a clinic. I thought we had them frustrated. I thought Miles Jenkins gave us an unbelievable spark for a guy for the first 10 games. Has battled injuries, hadn't been out there. We got a chance to see who he was. Probably should have played him more. He deserved to play more. And as the game got tight in the second half, I just needed to trust him more. And because he hadn't played, I probably didn't. Because he didn't, I hadn't put him in live situations against others. And that's probably he and I need to play more together and know he can run, being able to score at the end of games. But I thought he was terrific. I thought Stone was terrific tonight. We haven't had much from him. So, 2 post players, we've been working on offensive toughness to give us double figures tonight. We're used to seeing that. This team hadn't had it. So it was good. We needed that punch from our bunch tonight, and it was good to have. I mean, they battled each other. I'll tell you that. They battled each other the last week or so, and it was good they got rewarded for it.
Something that stands out to me is the offensive rebound total of 19.
Excuse me.
Second chance points.
Yes.
17. Is that kind of a testament to how good practice has been over these last 10 days?
Great question. Yeah, I mean, they fought each other a lot, and they'll tell you they've been in the training room because they've been beating each other up. So, yeah, I mean, your will has to become great, and that's a good rebounding team we played against tonight. But really proud of the guys, making multiple efforts and dominating in the paint. That way, we have to have a presence in the paint. Championships are won in the paint. Tonight was a good start. We've been banging bodies since June. We got away from it. And I don't blame the players. It's not what you coach, it's what you emphasize. And it's my fault for not emphasizing that more, and I'm not going to go away from it. So I'm really proud of we've emphasized that the last week. And Nana, obviously, 6 big offensive rebounds. Maybe with that degree he got, last week, he's finally starting to listen to me.
Last one for both of you before you get some rest before Paul Quinn. A big stat, 40 points off the bench. Collectively, you guys are one of the best in the nation when it comes to the bench play, and that may also be for the rotation style that you have for your people coming off the bench. But what does it say when, you had Latrell start, but Nana with 18, and then Jelani kind of exploding with 11 as well. Mentioned the rotation for bench play and how key was that for also today, but also just overall in general.
Well, I think it's important. It's the disappointing thing for me. I think it's huge. The disappointing thing for me, and traditionally, and tradition doesn't matter from year to year, but traditionally in our program, we've dominated the last 10 minutes of games because of that stat right there. Mm-hmm. And this team has not taken on that same attitude of what this program's been built on. We've made teams in the last 10 minutes. We've just elevated. And hopefully, maybe I'm sending a message to not only my team, but Nana's sitting here for sure, and we've talked about this a bunch, that we have not taken that hook and ran with it because of guys aren't playing 35 minutes a game. They're fresh. And so it's been a struggle for me to figure out why we haven't dominated the last 10 minutes. So it's a work in progress. I am proud of we have depth. There's not a lot of difference between 1 through 12 on our team. So I'll let Nana answer that. It's a fight for me. It's a struggle, Hunter. I wish I knew that answer. Maybe Nana, since he has a college degree.
I'm trying to figure that out too. But I think nights like tonight really show the depth in our team, and just every guy knowing every night's not going to be their best night, but, we have the 1 through 12, 1 through 15, whatever, somebody else can pick up the load. And especially the past 2 games, just brought their energy, even in practice, Stone, and how he's elevated everybody else's game and just tried and brought effort, and then everybody else can get good shots and make those shots. And, shots always aren't going to fall, but just throwing fresh bodies out there on defense. And another thing Coach emphasized this week, or actually Coach Jay, it was just oh, here we come again, another body thrown at them defensively, wearing them out. So it was a great team win.
Back in action on Friday against Paul Quinn, middle of the afternoon game on Friday. Last one before mini holiday break and Christmas.
Hunter, question for you.
Yes. What
will your attire be since the Christmas game? Hopefully you have something special planned for us.
I'm thinking maybe an ugly sweater. I'm going to be featured on the call on a broadcast for first time ever. So we'll probably get that on ESPN Plus.
There you go.
So make sure you turn in and come pack the sawmill. Maybe add some little bit of spirit to it.
There you go.
Thanks for the time, guys.
Excellent.
Excellent.